On the record, we explore the power of scholarships and the impact they have on the future of students.
Today we look at how students can navigate this crucial path with the help of counselors and organizations dedicated to the success of young people.
From WPBF 25, this is On the Record with Todd McDermott and Nathalie Pozo.
Good morning. We go on the record today to explore a crucial topic for high school students and their families, scholarships. And college costs, they're skyrocketing. So securing the scholarship has become a crucial step towards making higher education accessible. But how do you start? Well, here to help us explain that is Nakaria Scott, certified school counselor at Santa Lucia's Community High School in Lantana. Thank you for being here. Let's just start with when. When does this process begin for a high school student?
Right. Believe it or not, students should start as early as 9th grade.
Wow.
Yes. This gives them plenty of time for research and to apply for a variety of opportunities. Students should apply broadly. So submitting applications for as many scholarships as possible, even the smaller ones, as they tend to add up over time to cover significant costs. So starting early does set you up for success.
Okay, so it's earlier the better.
Yes.
All right. So where students and families find financial assistance, what role can you play in locating those scholarships for them as a counselor?
Yes, so students should definitely reach out to their school counseling team on their campus. School counselors are certified professionals that are here to assist students from the beginning of high school. Students can also look into websites such as FastWeb, scholarships.com, and even the School District of Palm Beach County Scholarship website, which is updated monthly and has a ton of different resources for students to look into. Students can also look into community organizations and local businesses as well.
Nakaria, let me ask you something. Is it first in gets the scholarship? How does this work? I mean, 9th grade seems early as a parent, but is it the sooner the better to get ahead of others?
Well, with scholarships, majority of them, they tend to open up 11th grade year, and even more become available the summer before the senior year for students. But yes, the early the better. There are a few scholarships for students in 9th and 10th grade to look into, but definitely they can begin their 11th grade year as well.
Let's dive into the Bright Future Scholarship from the state, what it offers and how you qualify for it. It is a very big deal for Florida families.
Yes, so the Florida Bright Future Scholarship Program is a merit-based program that provides funding that covers up to 100% of tuition for Florida residents to pursue in-state programs or higher education programs for students. The state, it varies in terms of when they do change the requirements. So students and families, they should look to the Bright Future Scholarship Program's website for more information or any changes. But typically the requirements include 16 specific credits, depending on the award level, a GPA of a 3.0 or a 3.5, qualifying test scores through the SAT, ACT, or CLT, and then with community service, 75 or 100 community service hours, depending on the level, or 100 paid work hours, which can also be combined as well.
All right, that's a lot. Now, I'm not going to ask you to help anybody game the system here, but when you're doing this, what are some of the primary qualifications you need to concentrate on? Because that was a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. Typically, though, the GPA. So you want to make sure that your GPA is at 3.0 or above, and also the test scores. So again, the qualifying test scores through the SAT, ACT, and just this year, the CLT as well.
Family finances have anything to do with the Bright Future Scholarship, or is this strictly merit?
So it is merit because it looks at your GPA, your test scores, your community service, and also the 16 specific credits as well.
All right, let me ask you this. Applying for federal student aid as opposed to some of these scholarships, do you always have to do both? Or should you always do both?
So we tell students that every student should submit a FAFSA application. Applying for FAFSA is essential in the college planning process as it provides access to grants, scholarships, and work-study programs. Also, many states, colleges, trade schools, they require the FAFSA in order to provide merit-based, need-based, and financial aid as well, regardless of your financial background. Now, if students need assistance with submitting the FAFSA, they can reach out to their school counselor for the next FAFSA parent night on their campus, or even the next FAFSA workshop offered by the district. And also Palm Beach State, they offer FAFSA workshops as well.
Before we let you go, I want to look at, if we could, some of the typical requirements for scholarship applications. If we could take a look at that right now and just take me through what are the absolute requirements you need to know about?
So with scholarships, some have a GPA criteria. However, other scholarships may factor in your leadership capabilities, your financial need, your background, and also what are you involved with on campus and off campus as well, your community involvement.
All right, one more question. That is letters of recommendation. We know they're important.
Yes.
Who should students be going to get those letters of recommendation to submit?
Yes, so students can request a letter of recommendation from teachers, mentors, school administrators, community leaders, anyone who knows them well and can attest to their character and their achievements.
All right, Gary Scott, thanks so much for joining us.
Yes. Thank you.
A lot of valuable information.
Yes.
And we're not done yet. Coming next, my co-anchor Nathalie Pozo meets two people with connections to an organization that's been helping students graduate with less debt for the past 40 years.
Get hurricane ready with the WPBF 25 First Warning Weather Team at our Hurricane Ready events.
There's always something to learn. It's important to get as much information for your safety.
And I want to be prepared, and I want to be safe, and I want to make certain that I have the information to share with my neighbors.
Have your checklist because these storms come up quick and you have to be prepared.
I mean, that really helped me feel a little more confident.
I would recommend this program to anybody, any community.
WPBF 25 First Warning Weather.
There are a few places where you know you'll hear the truth, and this is one of them.
With HealthSun Health Plans, life is a piece of cake with access to exclusive providers that take care of all my medical needs, and all under the same roof.
It's like a Medicare makeover. With HealthSun, every year you can receive $1,978 back in your Social Security check, $600 for OTC items, and much more. Take it from me. I'm Mr. Sunshine. Your health deserves a 5-star plan. Call us today.
Get exclusive offers on select new Volvo models. Contact your Volvo retailer to learn more.
Hi, I'm Scott Smith with Smith, Ball, Baez, and Prather Florida Injury Lawyers. This is Tank. Tank is a 175-pound Neapolitan Mastiff. Tank is huge and powerful. Our law firm's purpose is to provide legal power for our clients. Our mission is to secure huge results. If you've been injured, let us put our legal power to work for you in fighting for your huge result. Call us at 500-HELP. HELP is just a local phone call away.
The Gardens of Boca Raton Cemetery and Funeral Home is honored by families who choose our setting as their eternal resting place. From an intimate chapel to a breathtaking sanctuary with live streaming services, your every need is anticipated. Offering both indoor and outdoor interment options, our pre-need specialist will help guide you every step of the way. 3-time winner of the Best of Palm Beach County, the Gardens of Boca Raton. Here for you now, here for them always.
You're watching On the Record on WPBF 25.
This has been a record year for a local nonprofit that is dedicated to helping Palm Beach County students graduate. The George Snow Scholarship Fund has awarded more than $5 million in scholarships this year to 375 local students. And here to talk more about the organization is Tim Snow, president of the George Snow Scholarship Fund, and Dr. Emmanuel McNeely, a former Snow scholar. Thank you so much for being here with us this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
So let's first talk, Tim, a little bit about what the George Snow Scholarship is. I know there's a very significant story behind it.
Well, yeah, so we formed this back in 1982 as a memorial to my father, who started his career as a high school math teacher. He passed away in a helicopter accident, but was always interested in helping young people that were trying to help themselves, and we thought a scholarship fund would be a great way to continue the work that he was doing while he was alive.
And you just changed the lives of so many students every single year. You recently received $5 million that went towards scholarships. How did you do that?
Well, we're very fortunate. We've got a great base of support in the community, people that understand the power of education and want to be a part of that. And so it seems like every year we're in your studio talking about another record year, and we're fortunate to be able to say that again this year.
Absolutely. And Dr. McNeely, you received the scholarship in 2018. We were talking a little bit right before we came on air here. I was doing some math. When you think scholarship, you automatically think it's for people in high school, students in high school, but you received it for medical school.
Yes, I did. And it's a huge lift to the financial burden of becoming a physician. The average graduate from medical school graduates with about $200,000 plus, and that number is climbing. So to have the George Snow Scholarship Fund behind me meant a lot, and it took a lot of weight off my shoulders.
And how did this change your life, Dr. McNeely?
It was great. Not only did I get a scholarship, but I got a network. I got to work with so many resources that George Snow Scholarship Fund provides. So I'm very grateful, and I'm very fortunate to continue to be connected to the program.
For any parents watching or maybe watching with their kids, who are maybe interested, what advice do you want to give them?
I would tell them to apply early. Applying early is so important, and also reach out to others who have gotten the scholarship or have applied. A lot of questions could be answered if you just reach out.
All right. Tim, you do so much more, though, than simply just handing out scholarships. Tell us a little bit more about the program. And I know we recently spoke about a program that you have to kind of get ready people for the workforce.
Yes. Well, first of all, when a student becomes or receives a scholarship from us, they become part of our family. So we do for them what we would all do for our own sons and daughters. So if they need a computer, they get that. We send them care packages. We have an emergency fund. We've got probably over a dozen different programs, all designed around trying to improve their chances of graduating from college. And so we've taken it even a little bit of a step further, where these young people that we're helping are all, I call them rock stars, because they're amazing young people, just like Dr. McNeely. And we want to keep them in Palm Beach County. And so we've created a program that will provide internships to them and other programs, coaching, mentoring, with the idea that we can place them in jobs here in Palm Beach County.
And Tim, we're looking at some pictures of some of the students who have received the scholarships. Dr. McNeely, you were there at one point as well. What does it mean to you just to see the smile on the children's faces when they find out that they're getting a scholarship?
Well, it's very powerful. I mean, the kids are all excited. What's really, to me, most powerful is the reaction from the parents, where they realize that their sons or daughters' hopes and dreams can be achieved now. That's sometimes even more meaningful than the happiness and the gratitude from the students.
And Dr. McNeely, you recently joined the board over at the George Snow Scholarship Fund. What has that been like?
It's been amazing. I actually got my start becoming interested with the mentorship program back in Chicago, and that's how I knew I wanted to become a surgeon. So now to duplicate my process and work with these great, talented young people, it means so much to me.
Yeah, and I mean, and you can relate to them too, which is so important.
Yes, a lot of them have similar background stories that I had. First generation college graduate, they have questions and they don't know how to overcome adversity. So Mr. Snow always mentions helping those who want to help themselves, giving them that extra push, and I'm very fortunate to be on the team.
Tim, what's the criteria when a child is applying for the scholarship?
So we're looking for young people that have a financial need, certainly, and then I think we said it a couple times already, but they're trying to help themselves and others. They're active in their community, taking leadership roles in their school, their high schools, doing well academically, and they know what they want to do with their lives.
All right, wonderful. Is there anything we missed that we want to add about that's going on over at the fund?
Lots of great things happening for sure. We can use all the help that we can get so that maybe next year I can come here and say we had another record year.
Yeah, and you rely on donations as well, but also mentors, people who want to come in and talk to the students.
Well, that's right. And like I said, there's many ways to get involved, from baking cookies for our care packages to becoming a mentor. So I encourage people to go to our website, which is scholarship.org. And particularly students who might need a scholarship to go to college in 2025. Our applications start on November 1st.
So I know you have Dr. McNeely next to you here, but I mean, do you hear from any of the students, from 30, 20 years ago that update you on their lives?
We actually do, yeah. And we have Dr. McNeely started his own scholarship program through us. We have actually quite a few of our alumni that have created their own programs. So it's great to see how successful they've become, and they're giving back to our community.
All right, Tim, thank you so much for being here. Dr. McNeely, thank you as well for just, telling our families out there just, what they can do if they want to apply for this scholarship. Thank you again to you both.
Thank you.
Well, coming up next here on The Record, my co-anchor Todd McDermott takes a look at a program that's been helping parents save for their child's college for decades.
I'm Jill Hazy.
And I'm Erin Burns.
We invite you to join us this Sunday for Total Retirement with Ernie Burns, where we'll discuss wealth management, estate planning, and more.
Ernie was named 2022's Forbes Best In-State Security Professional. You don't want to miss it.
It's hard saying goodbye to your car, so AutoNation makes it easy to say hello to your next one. Shop over 25,000 used vehicles now at AutoNation.com. Plus, we'll buy your car for top dollar. Call 877-AutoNation now.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy
to ooey gooey to oh my word.
Oh my word.
Culver's!
Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes
Today a little bit more special.
That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Yeah.
It's time to step into kindergarten. Parents, the School District of Palm Beach County is now enrolling kindergarten students for next school year. We're ready to educate, affirm, and inspire your child in a nurturing learning environment. All incoming students receive a free kindergarten readiness kit to practice reading and math this summer. Register now at palmbeachschools.org/kindergarten.
The School District of Palm Beach County is your best choice.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you, thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You could even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
WPBF 25 First Warning Weather certified most accurate for 11 years.
Welcome back. Let's look now at a program that Florida families have been using for the past 35 years to help them get a jump start on saving for their child's higher education. I want to welcome Meredith Westheimer, spokesperson for Florida Prepaid. Thanks for going on the record.
Thank you.
This is pretty exciting for parents who may not know about it. Again, it's been around for decades, but let's break down just what it is and what it can do for a family.
Absolutely. So Florida Prepaid is the longest running, most successful state-backed college savings program in the country. So we're really excited about that. 35, to your point, 35 years now, we've been helping Florida families more affordably save for college. And we have two different plans to choose from. So it's a Florida Prepaid plan or a Florida 529 savings plan.
All right, before we break those down, let's talk about who can access these plans, because if you're a new parent, you can, right? If you have
Absolutely.
All right. And then what if I move here with children? Can I?
So your child has to be a resident of Florida.
Okay.
So even a grandparent in New York who has a grandchild in Florida, they could start a prepaid plan for a child in Florida. So your child has to be a resident of Florida in order to be eligible for a prepaid plan. And why this is so important is because college debt in this country is staggering, right? It's over $1.7 trillion. That makes about 10% of the household debt. It's only second to mortgages. And so to your point, we really want Florida families to know there are affordable options, affordable, flexible. The prepaid plan is guaranteed, in order to help them jumpstart their savings journey. So if you're at home and you have a tiny baby and you're thinking, oh, I don't have to worry about that. It's 18 years. We were just talking about our kids. We know it goes a lot quicker.
It goes really fast.
than you think it's going to. So, we want new parents to hear this message. People who just moved here who are unfamiliar. Maybe their state doesn't have a prepaid plan. We want those parents to hear this message. Maybe you couldn't do it when they were first born. You were inundated with diapers and daycare bills, but perhaps maybe the budget's loosened up a little and your kid's in, middle elementary school. We want them to hear this message too.
Is there an age window?
So we always say save something, right? So, no matter what point you are in your, parenting journey, it's better to have some money saved than no money at all, right? That any dollar that's saved is a dollar that your child doesn't have to go into debt for and take out loans on the back end. And so we have two different options depending on your budget and where you're at that we can, offer.
Let's go back to the two plans again and what they mean.
Sure.
Because first there's the prepaid. And that, so let's talk about choosing and can you access both?
Absolutely. So a lot of families like to do both, but for a Florida prepaid plan, basically you are able to lock in the future cost of college today by setting up, you're able to go online to our price calculator. It is locking in the cost of tuition. And so I was on the calculator today and I was saying, well, my kid is 5 and I want to pay for 1 year of a university plan. And it said, okay, if you start making payments during the next open enrollment period up until the time that he is ready to go to college, it's around $50 a month. Okay, so if I do that, I'm locking in that rate. That's never going to go up, that monthly payment. So it's inflation proof. Even if the cost of college goes up in the future, I've locked it in, right?
I think it probably will.
I agree. I mean, what doesn't go up these days? And so we're assuming that that's what's going to happen, right? But by setting it up now, you can kind of set it and forget it, and it's guaranteed. So it's backed by the state of Florida. You can never lose the money that you put in, and it's an affordable option, right? So $50 a month for 1 year of university, that sounds great compared to, you wait until they're 18, they get to college, and then you're looking at sticker shock with thousands of dollars. Who knows what college is going to cost in the future even still.
And hoping for that financial aid and scholarships. And we should talk about the Florida institutions that your child can go to. Give people an idea of what schools we're talking about here.
So prepaid plans are great because they work in-state, out-of-state, private colleges. They work for public colleges. You could take them to trade schools. And so you can never lose the plan that you purchased. If Florida Prepaid was going to give, let's say in that example when we got a university plan, if they were going to give a university plan $100 per credit hour, they would give that to an out-of-state college. They would give it to a private school as well. So the value is always still there. You can never lose the value depending on where you go to college, which is an important message because I think a lot of people think, oh, this is only for Florida schools and I just moved here, maybe my kid will go to my alma mater, in a different state.
Right.
It would be eligible to be used there as well. And so the value is always still there. It's always a great option.
All right, now open enrollment for this particular year is closed, but I want to give people an idea of what it looks like. And we will add again that this isn't what you would pay because that's closed. But if we could, just give people an idea of what it is and explain what I'm looking at here.
What I always want parents to take away is that, just get started doing something,
Okay.
right? Don't look at this and be overwhelmed and think, oh, I'd love to get the university, all of the years of the university plan, or I'd love to put as much money into it as possible. Pick a plan that works for your budget and for your family and just get started. The lowest that it is when your child is an infant. So I know we talked about those parents who are thinking, oh,
Yes.
this isn't me, it's so far away. But when your child is an infant, you have more runway for savings. So those monthly payments, you have more monthly payments to make against that 18-year trajectory.
And I'm looking at this right now, and based on this last year's plan, 4-year Florida University plan, $141 or so a month, looks quite affordable when you consider this could really be the difference between your child going to university or not.
Absolutely.
All right, the program is Florida Prepaid. Meredith Westheimer, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it so much. On the record, we'll be right back.
Get into an Audi and go your own way. Find your way to exceptional offers during the Summer of Audi sales event at your local Audi dealer.
This hurricane season, trust WPBF 25 first warning weather.
As Floridians, we know storms are a part of life, and hurricane season is here. That's why it's so important to be prepared. At FPL, we're working every day year-round to get ready for storm season. And we want to make sure you're ready too. So develop a plan, stock up on supplies, and secure your home before severe weather hits. Visit fpl.com/storm for a storm guide and download our mobile app to get real-time updates. FPL, working for you every single day.
Today, push harder, push forward, push vigorously.
There are things that I am hiding from people that I'm trying to inspire.
You can do whatever you set your mind to.
I feel like a hypocrite a lot of the times.
Don't give up on yourself ever.
Smoking, I hide it because I'm ashamed of it. I want to get out of the shadow. I want to show people there is light away from the darkness. I am going to quit.
Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com to find free resources to help you quit your way.
For people who feel limited by the unpredictability of generalized myasthenia gravis and who are anti-AChR antibody positive, season to season, Ultomiris is continuous symptom control with improvement in activities of daily living. It is reduced muscle weakness. And Ultomiris is the only long-acting GMG treatment with the freedom of just 6 to 7 infusions per year for a predictable routine I can count on.
Ultomiris can lower your immune system's ability to fight infections, increasing your chance of serious meningococcal infections, which may become life-threatening or fatal, and other types of infections. Complete or update your meningococcal vaccines at least 2 weeks before starting Ultomiris. If Ultomiris is urgent, you should also receive antibiotics with your vaccines. Before starting Ultomiris, tell your doctor about all of your medical conditions and medications. Ultomiris can cause reactions such as back pain, tiredness, dizziness, limb discomfort, or bad taste. Ultomiris is moving forward with continuous symptom control. Ask your neurologist about starting Ultomiris.
Get into an Audi and go your own way. Find your way to exceptional offers during the Summer of Audi sales event at your local Audi dealer.
Well, we hope all the information this morning has been helpful if you are thinking about applying for a scholarship. Thanks so much for making us a part of your morning.
We'd love for you to be part of our discussion each and every Sunday right here at 10 a.m. Until the next time, you can watch This Morning's On the Record and every episode on our website, WPBF.com, and on our free WPBF 25 News app. Matter of Fact with Soledad O'Brien is next. We hope you have a great day. We'll see you again next Sunday.